Now on Good Morning El Paso and new this morning, we take a closer look at the demolition of the Paisano Bridge and why TxDOT is doing it in sections. Is that really safe for all the drivers along I-10?
Las Cruces police are searching for a person who they say robbed a grocery store.
Hillary Clinton accepting the Democratic nomination for president, making history. I'm Lauren Lister in Philadelphia. I'll have more coming up.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock on the dot. There's a gorgeous shot for you on this Friday morning right outside from our ABC7 mountain cam.
We haven't seen the triple-digit temperatures in a few days, which has been some nice relief for the borderland. But will they be coming back into the forecast?
That is a big question that we'll tackle in just a few minutes. But first, we want to welcome you back and say good morning, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Hillary Floren.
And I'm Stephanie Valle. And let's start things off our Friday morning talking about our forecast. Hi, Nicole.
Good morning. Now, we will come very close to the triple digits this afternoon, so get ready for a hot day. But right now, it's nice out there. Our clouds and radar picture showing us it's dry across portions of Hudspeth, Culberson County, El Paso County, even along the area of mountains. We're not seeing any rain in the forecast this morning, but throughout the afternoon for today, we do have a chance for isolated showers in the forecast, but we do have this dry patch here. So if you're traveling a little further towards the east, you'll see some drier conditions in that area. Our ABC7 threat tracker showing us that the main issue this afternoon will be the hot temperatures. Make sure you stay hydrated. But coming up at 6:07 with your weather and traffic on the 7s, we have a look at your Friday planner for El Paso, your region temperatures, and of course your ABC7 WeatherNet sites, temperatures across southern New Mexico. Hillary?
All right, thanks so much. And we begin right now with an ABC7 traffic alert for you. Another major closure this weekend for the Go 10 project. I-10 West will be closed at Sunland Park. The overpass there once again beginning at 3 a.m. Sunday and lasting through 5 a.m. Monday. Crews will demolish the remaining half of the Paisano Bridge. We have Good Morning El Paso's Denise Olivas live right now with more details on this closure. Denise.
Good morning, Hillary. Well, last weekend's closure paralyzed part of the west side for most of Sunday, and this weekend drivers should embrace for the same. And the original plan was to knock down the entire bridge, but that didn't quite happen. But as traffic rolls through I-10 near Sunland Park, half of the Paisano Bridge lingers over the freeway. The remaining half will go down this weekend. TxDOT District Engineer Bob Bielik says the entire bridge was not torn down because crews were hanging beams on the other side. So it would have meant removing all that equipment to take the entire bridge down. ABC7 asked how having half a bridge hang over the freeway is not a hazard. He says the bridge has stable support underneath.
What they've done is they've sawed it off so that it's intact, the piece that's still there. So it's not going to come apart because of vibration.
And we do also have to mention that 2 lanes of the eastbound of I-10 East will be closed. Bielik says that's to give crews extra room in case any kind of debris does fall onto the freeway. So again, that'll be down to 1 lane, which will still create quite the backup. Altogether, officials with the Go 10 project say that 575 cubic yards of concrete bridge and columns will be demoed to bring the entire bridge down, and that's enough to fill 40 concrete mixer trucks. And it is up to, Bob Bielik also said that it's up to the contractor to decide what they will do with that concrete, whether they'll either recycle it or just dispose of it. So again, just bracing for those closures once again beginning on Sunday early morning. For now, we are live in West El Paso. Denise Olivas, ABC7.
Can't really remind people enough. Denise, thank you. Hillary Clinton making history last night, the first woman to accept the presidential nomination from a major political party. She was introduced by her daughter, Chelsea. The Democratic nominee acknowledging the milestone and laying out a case for voters to elect her over Donald Trump. ABC's Lauren Lister is in Philadelphia.
A sea of applause welcoming her on stage. A monsoon of balloons seeing her off. And in between, Hillary Clinton doing what no woman in this country has ever done.
I accept your nomination for President of the United States.
Clinton saying America is at a moment of reckoning. Her pitch to provide steady leadership representing all Americans.
We have to heal the divides in our country.
Clinton taking on Donald Trump is a divisive force, lobbing attacks on his knowledge.
Donald Trump says, and this is a quote, I know more about ISIS than the generals do. No, Donald, you don't.
Questioning his temperament.
A man you can bait with a tweet is not a man we can trust with nuclear weapons.
But also laying out a plan.
My primary mission as president will be to create more opportunity and more good jobs with rising wages.
And in a week where party divisions for Democrats at times have been on clear display, Clinton speaking directly to Bernie Sanders supporters.
Your cause is our cause.
The Democratic nominee addressing some of her flaws, too.
I get it, that some people just don't know what to make of me.
Now, Clinton and her running mate Tim Kaine hit the campaign trail. They're heading on a 3-day bus tour of Pennsylvania and Ohio with just over 100 days till the election. Lauren Lister, ABC News, Philadelphia.
In other news, new this morning, a popular morning El Paso DJ is being sued by a former employee. According to the El Paso Times this morning, Stephanie McMaster Burning, the woman on the left side of your screen, says she was fired from KLAQ back in March, a month before her child was due. She says the station did not want to give her maternity leave, and she also claims morning show host Buzz Adams would make comments criticizing employees who took time off for maternity leave. He is there on the right. Now, the station has not commented on this.
Also new this morning, Las Cruces police are looking for a suspect who they say robbed a food mart yesterday. From the ABC 7 New Mexico mobile newsroom, it happened around 8:45 last night at the Loman Food Mart on the 900 block of Loman. Police say the man entered this store and threatened the clerk with a knife. We're told he grabbed the money from the cash register and took off. No one was hurt, and so far, we don't have a description of the suspect.
And now a 6:07 weather and traffic on the 7s for you.
Yes, and let's get things started with Storm Tracker Nicole Gomez. Good morning.
Good morning. It's nice out there right now across southern New Mexico at the Farm and Rancher at 77 degrees, a little cooler in Anthony at 72, and Sierra Middle School 78. That's currently where you're sitting. So you won't need a jacket if you're stepping out right now. It's nice. 7 o'clock El Paso will be sitting at 77 degrees, and by 11 o'clock we're going to warm things up at 90 degrees. Currently we're in the mid 70s, mostly clear skies with east winds at 5 miles per hour. Relative humidity currently sitting at 50%, so it is a little moist out there. 70 degrees, that's the temperature right now in Las Cruces at the airport. Coming up in your full forecast, I'm sure you want to know if there's any rain in the forecast for your weekend. We'll talk about that. Plus, I'll let you know just how hot the temperatures will get this afternoon if we could see those triple digits. That's coming up in your full forecast. Now, Mauricio, how's the traffic looking?
Hey, Nicole, not too bad right now. For the most part, Roderland Road's looking clear. We are starting to see just a little bit of traffic buildup right here on Dyer heading southwest. We will monitor it. I looked at the TxDOT cameras. Didn't see too much, but I will keep monitoring that. As soon as that does clear up, I'll be sure to let you know. Let's talk overnight closures now, the ones we've been seeing Monday through Thursday. I-10 East from Sunland Park over to Executive opened up at about 4:30 this morning, and it's not going on tonight, so that's good news. Also not going on tonight, I-10 West from the Sunland Park exit to the overpass, and the lane closures from Executive over to the Buena Vista overpass. Again, those are not going on. And as always, before you head out the door, always a good idea to get your to download the Storm Track weather and traffic app for real-time updates on weather and traffic. Of course, you can get those at the App Store and the Google Play Store. And be sure to follow us on Twitter, our new Twitter account at KVIA Traffic. Let's give you a live look outside now with our ABC 7 TxDOT cameras. That's I-10 at Asarco. The roads are getting a little busier, but still not seeing any traffic congestion.
Okay, thank you, Mauricio. And we have much more to come here on Good Morning El Paso.
Firefighters now know what caused a fire at an East El Paso motel. We'll tell you the latest coming up.
Plus, residents have taken to their own manpower to fix a problem with roads in their neighborhood. How the community is helping and coming together. And this is ABC 7, where news comes first.
You're watching ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso with Hillary Floren, Stephanie Valle, and live reports from Denise Olivas.